Pro wrestling is a demanding business. It takes years of wrestlers' lives and some even end up dead at a very young age. But over the years, we have seen a bunch of wrestlers who have managed to keep themselves fit and fine, despite years and years of punishment in the ring. Let's take a look at 10 WWE wrestlers, WWE legends, or former WWE superstars who look like they haven't aged one bit over the past 20-30 years. Let's talk about the obvious one first. R-Truth aka Ron Killings. R-Truth was a jobber during his first run in WWE more than 20 years ago. Then he became a world champion in TNA wrestling and came back to WWE in 2008 and has been a WWE superstar since then. One thing you must have noticed about R-Truth, how he almost hasn't aged one bit over the past 25 years. He almost looks the same guy that he did back in 2000. What could be the reason behind this? Maybe a good diet or good genes. After that, we have WWE superstar Sheamus. He made his main roster debut in late 2009 and in a few weeks, he defeated John Cena to become the new WWE champion at TLC. Sheamus has taken great care of himself and his body over the years, and the result is right in front of you. Just take a look at any picture of Sheamus from 2009-2010 and compare it with his latest pictures in 2025, and you will not notice much difference in both pictures. He is still fit, he is still in great shape, and still has one of the most impressive physiques in WWE. How about The Rock? You take a look at The Rock of 2003 and now compare him with The Rock of 2025. Looks quite the same, doesn't it? The only difference I can see here is that he has gained a lot of muscle, looks incredibly jacked, but when it comes to looks, not much has changed in The Rock. And then there's The Rock's biggest rival in WWE history, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin retired in 2003 and then spent the next almost 20 years in his ranch. Came back for one last match against Kevin Owens 3 years ago and has been enjoying his retirement since then. Austin seems kind of a loner and doesn't appear often on WWE TV anymore. But whenever he does appear on WWE TV, fans are always shocked to see how his appearance hasn't changed much over the past 20 years. Former WWE superstar and current AEW veteran Christian, one of the most charismatic guys in the WWE back in the day, and is quite possibly the biggest heel in AEW today. Keeping all of that aside, Christian has done a great job at keeping himself healthy over the years. He still looks young, he still looks fresh, and it genuinely feels like he must have aged just a couple of years over the past 20 years. Let's talk about Tori Wilson, WWE Hall of Famer, next. Many fans would call Tori Wilson the most beautiful, the prettiest WWE female superstar of all time. She boasted a huge fan base back in the day and still has a great fan following on Instagram. One look at Tori Wilson in 2025 and you will be convinced that she hasn't missed one day at the gym over the past 20 years. And there's former WWE champion Bobby Lashley. He had a brief run in WWE back in 2005-2007. He made his return to WWE in 2018 and fans were shocked to see that Bobby Lashley had not aged one bit. Bobby now works in Tony Khan's AEW and is quite possibly the fittest star in the company today. He is far from a young superstar, but definitely looks the same as he did back in 2005. The only reason Jake the Snake Roberts is still alive is because of Diamond Dallas Page. He helped Roberts and Scott Hall and many more with his DDP yoga program and made their lives better in the process. It won't be a stretch to call DDP the nicest person in the wrestling business. And when it comes to his personal health, the DDP yoga program has helped Diamond Dallas Page a great deal over the years, and he still looks almost the same as he did back in the early 2000s. Stephanie McMahon has spent the past few years away from WWE and rarely makes appearances for the company anymore. One thing's for sure though, Stephanie has not stopped hitting the gym regularly. Some might even say that she looks way better than she did back in the early 2000s. She was recently spotted with Triple H and her kids in Greece, and fans couldn't stop but swoon over how incredibly fit she looked. Finally, we have John Cena. It's been quite a long time since Cena was a regular act on WWE TV and is now mere 10 dates away from retiring from pro wrestling for good. But have you noticed something about John Cena? Aside from his balding head, he has done a pretty good job of keeping himself healthy and fit. And the result? Cena is past 40, but you won't be able to see much difference between him and the old Cena from the 2000s.